What's up, guys? John Howell here, and I just wanted to do this quick video for you to explain something that I just noticed just recently, and so many people of my mentors have been saying this. If you see, if you start to see people that have been out of the markets for years start to get back into the markets, that's the time that you should pull out, right? If you see taxi drivers or friends that have previously been in the markets but but sort of stopped being in the markets because they got quote unquote burnt, and if they start talking about getting back in the markets, generally that's a sign they get back out, right? And a quick interesting and funny story. What happened recently was, I know a friend of mine, or a person that I know anyway, I'm going to call him that, let's call him Bob, okay? Just for the privacy reasons, call him Bob. And Bob was a person that he was selling naked puts in the market, and after selling naked puts in the market for quite some time, when the market pulled back in start of 2008, he got burnt, obviously, or he got done big time because he's selling naked puts, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. And what happened was, he just recently got back in the markets as of this week, or the last 2 weeks. And it's interesting, you see that he just got back into the markets just recently, and the market's pulled back big time. So he's probably thinking, oh my goodness, market's pulled back again, and he's going to stop. He's getting stopped out again, or he's getting exercised on his put options, or he's had to buy them back. So it's really interesting to see how that whole thing overall works there. It's really interesting, isn't it? If you think about it, sometimes when we're trying to get ahead, and sometimes when we're trying to move forward, it's important to read between the lines of things. Like, for example, I just recently found out that Ford Motor Industry is actually, in the next couple of years, they're actually stopping production of building cars in Australia. What? Are you serious? Stopping production? If out of a lot of the countries out there, Australia is one of the toughest out there. We've got our resources, and we're one of the strongest countries going around. Okay, one of them anyway. And compared to the US, we're definitely stronger. But there's different things we need to do when we actually read in between the lines. Especially when we're watching the news. Don't look at the news for what it is. Look at the news as maybe an opportunity or something that's alert us to just keep an eye out for something that's going to happen. And so the main point I wanted to make is read between the lines when you're watching news announcements. Read what's really happening behind there. Don't read, oh my goodness, Ford stopping to doing production cars. Think, what does that mean for the economy? Because if they're a major Ford, and as you know, Ford and Commodore are a major seller in obviously Australia. If they're stopping production, what does that mean for the economy in the next couple of years? Obviously, they're seeing something happening in the next couple of years that we're not seeing right now, right? Think about that when we're actually looking at the markets. And secondly, if you start to see friends or relatives or acquaintances or anything like that start to get back in the markets when they don't normally trade the markets in that sort of in that way, I think it's time to get out. So anyway, check out this view, eh? Isn't that view just gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. This is from my balcony. This is obviously when I'm doing my exercise sometimes. And yeah, so that's my view there. And I'm looking at probably moving to the beach. Probably the next few months I'm looking to move to the beach. But I'm quite happy here where I am right now. So, I might stay here for a while. But I might buy that block of land. See that block of land at the across the road there? I might buy that, eh? And I build a house on it. And we'll see. But anyway, guys, this is John Howell here, and yeah, go out there, and no matter what happens, read between the lines, listen with a different ear, meaning if you have friends that are getting into the markets, I think it's time to get out, right? When people are jumping out of the market, it's time to get in, right? When most people are fearful, it's time to get greedy. When most people start to get greedy, it's time to be fearful, right? I actually learned that from Jamie McIntyre. So shout out to you, Jamie, if you're watching this. Anyway, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.